speaking of Jay-Z, you had any interaction with Jay?
Oh man, I have a few interactions with Jay-Z. My first interaction with him was with Drive Slow. When Drive Slow was on Kanye West's album, I mean, Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam. So Craig Kallman, who was, I don't know what his title, CEO, president, something of Atlantic that I was signed to, he talked them into letting me put Drive Slow on the People's Champ, my album. And Jay-Z cleared it. He said, yep, I'm gonna let you do that. Now at that time, they had a thing where if, I mean, I don't know, maybe they still have this, but if they would charge people, the labels would charge people. So of course they would, they want to put Kanye West on my album. Well, Def Jam, Jay-Z, the one making the decision, Def Jam is charging my label to put him on my album. Not only do you got to pay the artist, but you got to clear it with the label. You got to pay the label too. So with that, with Jay-Z, at the time he was the president, and they had a thing where, like I said, I don't know if they still do this, but they had a thing where if you're a gold artist and you have something that's went gold, then the fee is X amount of dollars. If you're a platinum artist, the fee is X amount of dollars. And if you're neither one of those, they have a tier of artists that no matter what, they won't clear it. No matter how much you pay, they're not going to clear it because I'm not in that tier. I'm not gold or platinum. So my debut major label album, The People's Champ, had Kanye West on it, but I'm not a major artist at that time. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not a platinum or gold artist at that time. So their policy was they don't clear it, so it ain't on. But anyway, Jay-Z waived the fees, he waived all of that. He's like, only thing Jay-Z said was, man, the only thing I want you to do is pay Kanye West whatever he charges for a beat. I want you to pay him for that because he's letting you use the beat. So just to be fair, I'm not going to charge you a clearance fee for his verse, but to be fair for him, pay him what he wants for the beat. So we paid the beat. That's basically the same thing that happened with T.I. When T.I. did a song for me, he didn't charge me, and they didn't charge me a clearance fee, but they said, hey, look, just pay the producer what he wants for the beat. Whatever he was charged for the beat. So that's what we did with Kanye West. So my interaction with Jay-Z was him looking out for me, him clearing it, and then shortly thereafter at the MTV Music Awards, VMAs, I'm walking by and I see him and I don't know if he knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming he don't have a clue who I am, because why would he? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I never thought I still to this day, I never think everybody knows who I am. Even if it's my concert and it's sold out, I'm showing up like, why is everybody here? And they're like, what are you talking about? It's your concert. I don't know. It's just something about me. I don't know. But I just didn't assume, I didn't think he knew who I was. Like, man, he don't know who I am. But anyway, I'm still walk up to him and say, what's up? My boy, Johnny Nunez. I don't know if you know Johnny Nunez. He's a photographer. He's super famous photographer. And he was like, hey, Paul Wall, Jay-Z, hey, let me get a picture of y'all. Let me get a picture. And I'm like, hell yeah. Wait till my mama see this. I got a picture with Jay-Z. Wait till they see this in the hood. They ain't gonna be telling me nothing. I got a picture with Jay-Z. So I'll take a picture with Jay-Z and he's snapping, he moves on, and then me and Jay-Z talking. Jay-Z like, hey, the first thing he say, hey, you know I looked out for you, right? You know you owe me, right? For that Jay-Z clearance. You know you owe me, right? And I'm like, say, bro, whenever you ready to collect, I got it waiting for you. Whatever I owe you. If I owe you money, whatever I owe you verses, you want me to do a verse for your artist or something? Not like he would want me to do a verse for him, but he might have just signed somebody to he was the president of Def Jam. Also at this time, Jay-Z was almost like quasi-retired as an artist. This is when he's going into he's a CEO. And he really was only doing verses for people that were signed to him, like Umbrella, like that, So at that time, he only doing verses for artists that signed to him. So I'm thinking maybe he want a verse for somebody. He just signed a up-and-coming artist. Also, there's strategies. A lot of people would know me as being from Texas. When they think of Texas, they would think of me. When they think of me, they think of Texas. So some people, labels, artists, whatever, they're trying to break into the Texas market. They'd say, hey, let's put Paul Wall on the song because then, we can break into the Texas market. or not just me. It'd be other artists. There's other artists as well. You put one else on the song, and it help break you into the market, help you get love in the market. So I'm thinking maybe he want that from me. I'm thinking maybe Jay-Z maybe he want me to do a couple features for the same way he looked out for me and put Kanye West on a Paul Wall song. Maybe he want me to put a Paul Wall verse on somebody else song, who he just signed, what I'm saying, who's like lower and making on lower level, trying to make their way up, what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, let me know. But I'm still waiting for him to call me on that favor, man. He ain't called me back on that one. But he's always showed me a lot of love. I mean, I've seen him several times, many other times. In the past, I got to, one of my favorite times was, when he was doing a show at Madison Square Garden. It was a huge show. I mean, everybody was there. Diddy was there. Dipset was there. Kanye West was there. It was all kind of huge major artists. And I think it was Jay-Z's concert. It might have been Jay-Z and Diddy, but I think it was, because I know Diddy had like a lot of performances like in it too. But Jay-Z, when he did his stuff, and then he brought Kanye West out, and then Kanye West brought me out to do Drive Slow. And it's like, man, damn, we in Madison Square Garden doing Drive Slow with Kanye West. Damn, at the Jay-Z show, so I've had a few occasions, and at that show, that was Jay-Z's show. So I remember they had like a dressing room for us, and we go in our dressing room, and they got like, Dom Perignon or whatever he was drinking at the time. I ain't never drunk that shit before, so I kept that shit, took it home. I flew that shit home. I ain't drinking. I'm not finna drink that shit backstage. Now I'm gonna take this shit home, put this shit in my. I'm sure everybody look what my boy Hove gave me. My boy Hove gave me this Dom P right. It's straight from Hove to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Even though we could go to the store and buy another one, still that's special. I still got that shit. You know what I'm saying? But matter of fact, that one I drunk. That one I drunk when my boy Omar died. I drunk that one. One of my homeboy, good best friend, man, he passed away. And he was a big Jay-Z fan. So I cracked that bottle and we drunk that one for his memory when he died. But yeah, man, there's been other times I've seen Jay-Z, man. He always show, of course, Houston a lot of love. Houston artist, a lot of love. He's married to Beyonce. So, her being from Houston, there's always that kind of connection of, man, them being like the elite couple, also being a couple in entertainment, me being a married man in entertainment, even though my wife isn't necessarily a singer, you know what I'm saying, like that, even though she sing, but it's still like, there's a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, a lot of, you look up to how they handle their things, the situations, what he does, how he carries himself as a father, as a parent, as a husband, all of that, you see how you see how it's bigger than him. Everything he does is bigger than him, and it's not just being a player and all of that. The things we know Jay-Z to be, you see that he's taking a step back for what matters most, and that's your family. But yeah, man, I've seen him a few times, man. He always been super real cool, man. Good cool guy. I got nothing but love for him.